The nation remembering Bob Dole happening now. His casket arriving there at the Capitol Rotunda, being carried in as we speak. Remembered for so many things. A statesman, a longtime senator, World War II veteran, so many more. The president will be delivering remarks moments away. This is within the next hour here on the late senator. And we'll continue to follow that again as he will lie in state at the Capitol Rotunda. It is closed off to the public. I want to bring in Michael Glassner. He's a former top aide to Senator Dole, serving more than 15 years as a policy advisor. Good to see you, Michael, and thanks so much for coming on to the program here. I just want to open the mic to you, and you watch these pictures, and you see the live pictures of the color guard carrying that of Bob Dole into the Capitol Rotunda. What goes through your mind?
You know, it's really pretty amazing to see this scene, you know, particularly the setting itself, the U.S. Capitol, which was really Bob Dole's, home for so many years. You know, he dominated the Senate for decades. He was elected to the U.S. Senate in 1968 after serving 8 years in the House, and, immediately became a very powerful figure in that body. In just a few years, he became the chairman of the Republican Party and was, very close associated with Richard Nixon, and then, went on to serve very ably under a series of presidents. So, if you think about the eras that, Bob Dole dominated from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, it's really amazing to think about how many events, legislations, global movements he impacted during the course of his life. It's really pretty amazing. But to see him, at his last visit to the Senate after so many years of dominating that floor is really pretty amazing. So it's really, in many ways was his home. It was his ultimate workplace, and it's really where he did so much good for so many Americans over so many years.
His casket will stay there to lie in state there at the Capitol Rotunda. The funeral service will be held Friday at the Washington National Cathedral, then eventually traveling to Kansas, where the late senator is from, as many know. Today's speakers will be President Biden, Vice President Kamala Harris, Senator Mitch McConnell, Senator Chuck Schumer. May hear from some more. Of course, we'll pay attention to who is inside the rotunda there. Michael, go back to you on this. What do you expect to hear from the speeches today? And typically in these fashions, we'll hear some of the most notable moments about the late senator. What do you think we'll hear today?
I think the bipartisan spirit that Senator Dole embraced throughout his career, I think is, kind of a bygone era now. It's the Senate, the Congress as a whole has become quite divisive. But the era that, Dole dominated was really an era of bipartisanship, deal making. He reached across the aisle, throughout his entire career and accomplished some pretty amazing legislative landmarks. Now, even that being said, in his political career, he was a partisan Republican. He was a very strong conservative. He supported Republican presidents, most notably, throughout the Reagan era, very strongly. So even though he was a partisan in his political campaigns, which were extensive, I was his campaign manager as the last Senate race in '92, and I advised his campaigns in '88 and '96. So I know his political career quite well. But even that, he came back to the Senate and he knew how to do business, and I think that's what they'll talk about.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, where real news for real people.